Hey everyone. Hey everyone. Hold on. I'm trying to situate myself too. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. We out here in these YouTube streets on a Friday night. Look at us. We are adults. We are adulting. Let's do that. But hold on. I swear, having kids is like literally having another job because I gotta be texting, I gotta be calling, I gotta be. I know I told this boy what I wanted, but yeah. So let me hold on. Copy. I'm gonna drop the link. Hey, just read my book. How you doing? Like we wasn't just in the in jail live. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I just dropped the link. So we over here. What y'all want to talk about? Jelly from the Ville. Okay, so I'm gonna just go into the little situation with the lady. Let me just pull her up. Yeah, go ahead. Go do your little potty break. Let me just pull this up real fast, y'all, so we can so you can see what I was talking about as far as what the lady. Oh wait, what's going on here? No, I don't want to see nobody live. I'm trying to see who fuck around and find out. Hold on. Remember, when it comes to the TikTok stuff, child, don't mind the whole noise in the background. Let me see. Favorite. Oh, damn. Where's the lady? Hold on, y'all. And welcome anybody else coming in. Hey, everybody. What the fuck? Did the train just run over something? Yeah, no, I am. I'm trying to pull her stuff up right now. Just give me 1 minute and just pull her stuff up. Because, like I said, this was unplanned. Very unplanned. But in the meantime, between time, let me give you a little something to laugh about real fast. Thought it was a kiki. While I find the lady information. Ew, ew, ew. My hoochie here. Hey hoochie. All right, hold on. Hey.
Well, she defied the laws of physics.
How?
Because she came and went at the same time.
Ooh.
Well, she defied.
All in her butt, y'all. All in her butt. And here's another one I thought was kind of funny. Poor Mr. Klondike boy.
Milkman?
Who?
Is this a bad time?
Mm.
Klondike hooks up with
Messy, messy. Don't mind my the stuff that I watch because I be in here having me a good old Kiki, a good old nap.
Jeremy Scott left for brunch and came home to what he describes as a movie scene.
I'm going to start carrying my pistol. If we in the Wild Wild West, somebody need to let me know.
I hope it's loaded. You
crazy. Investigators everywhere, all before 2 in the afternoon.
This is broad daylight on a Sunday.
Clutch the pearls. What a sneaky thing.
Just moved in here, so I'm wondering if I picked the wrong place.
There's just too much violence.
This is Miss Blanche Marie, and if someone tried to take my dog, I would act very aggressively as well.
See, I think America's ready for that. I know I am. I bet you is.
Jeremy Scott left for
I'm sorry. Not Miss Blanche Marie, child. That is funny as hell. Hold on, where the hell? Where is that? Oh, here we go, y'all. Listen to this.
Controversial arrest of a Florida woman accused of threatening her health insurance company. According to an affidavit, 42-year-old Brianna Boston called Blue Cross Blue Shield on Tuesday about recently denied medical insurance claims. Authorities say at the end of the call, the mother of three said, quote, delay, deny, depose. You people are next, close quote. Remember, CBS News confirmed the words delay, deny, and possibly depose were written on those shell casings and bullets found at the scene of the United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson's killing. The FBI was alerted about Boston's comments, and local police arrested her later that day. She is now charged with threats to conduct a mass shooting or an act of terrorism.
All right.
Yesterday, Boston appeared in court where the judge set a very steep bail. Listen.
I do find that the bond of $100,000 is appropriate considering the status of our country at this point.
Boston says she doesn't have any guns, but the local police chief says you can't make threats like that in the current environment. Controversial arrest of a Florida woman accused of threatening her health insurance company. According to an affidavit, 42.
Crazy. That's crazy. This is her inside of the
nature of the threats. We would also be asking for GPS with house arrest conditions to protect the community.
With her head in her hands, Brianna Boston learned she would be held in jail on $100,000 bond. The Polk County judge adding the bond was appropriate given the, quote, status of our country.
It's not like she's a child. She's 42 years old, so we're not dealing with a child here. She should certainly know better.
Lakeland Police Chief Sam Taylor says his department was contacted by the FBI Tuesday. Authorities say in a recorded phone call about a denied insurance claim, Boston told a Blue Cross Blue Shield employee, quote, delay, deny, depose. You people are next, end quote. The language matches the words police say were written on the shell casings found at the United Healthcare CEO's murder scene in New York City.
We will take this very seriously, and we will put you in jail if you do something like this. It is not a joke.
According to Boston's affidavit, the mother of three told police she did not own firearms and was not.
Well, that's pretty much what's going on with Brianna Boston. She was actually on the phone with her insurance company, and they denied her insurance claim. And because of that, she told them, like, okay, this is what y'all want? Fine, you got it. And they wound up calling the FBI and the police, and they was at her house the same day, which is crazy to me. But these health care companies are continuously denying these people who actually need some type of help. Like you can't make this up. You can't make this up. But I hope it's free her till it's, backwards. But until then, we gotta, keep up in prayer, because I know for a fact this is not going to be the last time we hear of someone pretty much doing this. This is not going to be the last time. So be prepared, y'all. Just don't be calling on healthcare places either, and y'all calling on, because we ain't got it to bail everybody out. So be mindful. But hold on, let me show y'all the Daddy Klondike bar on commercial again. He like, wait, hold up. Where did crunch come from?
Milkman.
Baby.
Is this a bad time?
Look how he looking.
Klondike hooks up with your favorite flavors.
They ain't shit for that. Hold on, yo. Ow, I just hit something. I swear, as soon as I hit 40, every little thing is like a bone thing. Like, oh my God. Yeah. Hold on, let me see what y'all writing. And hi everybody tuning in. But it was just crazy to me. Cause like I'm going through something similar with United Healthcare, to the point where I had to change my my coverage. And right now I have to wait to be seen because I'm having a dental situation where my tooth cracked. I've been in pain. They did a partial root canal, but because of my United Healthcare, they don't want to pay for me to get a root canal with my dentist. And this been going on for about 2 months. Thank God that it's open enrollment for me to be able to change providers, because if I didn't, it would have been like but yeah, it's been a hassle a lot, and they have been denying me to get my tooth fixed, and it's got so bad that it got infected to the point where literally my whole face looked like I had a stroke because the infection went all the way up to my eye and my neck. So I had to go to the hospital. I'd been in and out the hospital a few times to get antibiotics, them cleaning it, because I've been cleaning it myself with salt water, peroxide and stuff, like home remedies. I've been doing that, but it's to the point where I'm thinking my coverage was okay. They're gonna handle it. It's only a tooth, but it's on set a whole bunch of stuff. Because I have diabetes, and if you know people who have diabetes, any type of infection in your body raises your sugar. Right? Exactly. It is dangerous. Any type of infection when you have diabetes, you gotta be really on top of your stuff, because your sugar can go from like in the 100s all the way to like 600, especially if it's a bad infection. So I had to deal with that. So I was literally going back and forth to the hospital. And I've been buying stuff to like cover the tooth until I see my dentist. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. It was to the point my son was so nervous in the house, right? Cause I'm like, sometimes messing with infections, it could travel, right? And I was like, that's not a good thing, especially with your teeth, right? So he was nervous. I'm like, God forbid, what if I don't wake up because of the infection and it's in my face? It was looking so bad that my uncle was like, oh my God, look, you went and got like, what's the procedure they be doing? Like a face procedure. He was like, it looks so youthful. But I'm like, my face is swollen. It's swollen. He like, oh, my bad. He said, it looked youthful. It's so puffy. I'm like, I swear, my family is shady. They're shady as hell. But yeah, so I'm dealing with that. And then because I think like after C19, it's really hard. It's really hard to get appointments. Now appointments is like all the way out to a month or 2. My gynecologist appointment is all the way in April, and I put that appointment in the summertime. You get what I'm saying? So it's a lot. Girl, I'm learning about diabetes too. I'm learning a lot about it. I got diagnosed in 2020, the summer of 2020, and I'm still trying to like get my body on track with it. And it's not a walk in the park. It's really not. I don't understand how my grandmother was dealing with this diabetes when she was alive, God rest her soul, because this is different. It's a lot. It's a lot. That's why I feel big, but my clothes is showing that I'm slimming down, but I need to be more like hands on with the losing the weight and stuff like that, and the eating and things of that nature, because I'm trying to be here for my kids, and it's hard. It's hard because, you know, going on your life, you eat certain stuff or you do certain things. You got to be more mindful of your health. Like they say, health is wealth, you know, and it's just a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yes, I know I went past your comment, J Truth. Yeah, it's definitely poisonous. Because when I went, oh, Jelly is here. Hold on. Jill.
What guan?
Madame.
Hey,
wait. Hold on. The baby was saying something the other day. Child, it was too funny. Anaya, come here. Come for a minute.
Yeah.
Come here. What? Listen to her fake little Jamaican accent. What you say it?
Wagwan ban, give me the money. I don't know what you saying.
Yes.
All right. What was the man saying yesterday?
He was saying surgery. Why am I doing surgery? What am I doing surgery for?
Girl, she got that. No, she got that thing.
She had me cracking up. Like, what are you saying?
Mommy.
She another Jamaican. Go ahead, baby. Say goodnight. Say goodnight. Say everything. All right, go ahead, baby.
Good night, host.
Go ahead, close mommy's door. She's a Jamaican too. She's another Jamaican. She be happy laughing. She be like, "What going, baby?" Like,
you broke
what?
it down, though. She got that. She sound better than me.
She was trying. She trying.
She did that. Oh my God. But yeah, it is. Listen, I didn't know what was going on with me. And this is just because I never had that issue. And then when I went to go, because I had to do a DNC, and so when I went to go schedule to do it, it was like, but it wasn't high or nothing like that. But they do, the whole weight thing, like your weight, you supposed to be this height, this weight, how
they always tell you that all the time. But hello, we're Black, and we got hips and booty, and like that's natural stuff.
Yeah, but then when he was like, okay, and I said, okay, so I went to the doctor because he told me that, but my PCP was like, well, we ain't gonna worry about it right now because it's not like it's, it's just because of your body mass or in your height, you supposed to be at a certain level with the sugar. But when I went to the sugar levels, and when I went to New York, what was that, June? Yeah, so when I went to New York, I just was feeling funny. Anyway, I was feeling funny and all that stuff, but I thought it was the medication.
What medication
I had to
you
keep
have
going. I was going to the bathroom because I wasn't taking. No, I thought it was just like, me being nervous because I haven't traveled since COVID. Because I was nervous. Like, I don't want that COVID no more, girl. That thing almost felt like it would take me out. And plus, because I have asthma, so I have asthma and stuff. So I was like, oh no. So I was nervous and stuff like that. But then after when I went, and I came back home from New York, because my mom said that too. She was like, you sure she was like, yeah, because you need to I kept using the bathroom like crazy.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you, when
that was the first sign. That was the first sign. And I was just like, I thought it was the one of the meds I was taking, because I was like, okay, because I'm getting nervous or whatever. Maybe that's just my nerves, triggering. But then when I got home, I already had an appointment set up anyway. But when I did come back, he was like, And so he was like, oh no. So we're gonna he was like, yeah, you lost weight. He was like, what you doing? And I was telling him, he was like, okay, so you starting to move more because I have rheumatoid arthritis too. So I couldn't do the normal exercise that I would because my joints will flare up. So I had to, get the my rheumatoid arthritis under control first before I could really get back into the gym and stuff, And plus with COVID and not doing things, I wasn't going to the stores, nothing. My kids was doing all of that stuff for me. So I wasn't really mobile doing stuff. I mean, I was able to walk and stuff like that, but I just wasn't out like doing nothing. So I knew where the weight gain was coming from because it wasn't me not eating. It wasn't me eating too much. It was what I was eating, but I barely eat. So I've always been like that. Like I eat once a day, like for real.
All that good food you be cooking, you shoot.
I could never eat like that. Like I just never was. I'm a snacker. That's what it is.
I think I'm a little bit of both. If the food that I'm craving for, if it's around, but normally I like you know how you get that. I just want to taste something sweet, or I got a taste for some chips, or like the regular stuff.
But diabetes doesn't come from sugar, so that's the thing. Just because I didn't eat sugar, because I'm not a sweets girl. I don't eat sweets like that. So it's from the greasy foods, the the fried foods, the starch. That starch turns into sugar anyway.
Exactly.
So what I noticed, what brought mine on, is because I was eating. I started because I was trying to make myself eat, because they say, if you don't eat, your metabolism slows down, because it's not, you have to eat to speed up your metabolism. So I don't really like breakfast like that. I will eat. I didn't really like breakfast.
Your body is holding on to the food that you have. And
exactly.
But
so I started eating bagels every month, and that's the worst thing you can eat.
Yeah, no.
Bagels
is actually the best thing to do, because I know that my sugar started going down. Like if I have like boiled eggs, like if you have like a high protein, that does work too.
Exactly, that's what it was, and I was eating
you should be good for the morning with no sugar. Don't do no sugar. Do like honey. But not a lot of
I don't really do honey. Yeah, I don't really do. That's why I said I'm not a sweets person. Even my coffee, I'm a coffee drinker. I only put like a splash. I only like a splash of almond milk and just a little bit of Splenda. Like I don't even do a whole pack of Splenda. I just do a little bit of Splenda. I don't like those sweet drinks. I drink nothing but water, because I really don't like it every now and then. What she said? But you know what? I ain't fooling with her. And but that's what he was like. Oh no! And I said, because I told him, he was like, "What are you doing?" He was like, "Because it got higher." But I said, he was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Well, because I've been." He's like, "What are you eating?" And I said, "Well, I'm making myself eat breakfast, so I've been eating bagels." He like, no. That's the wrong thing. He's like, "You know how much starch is in bagels?" And I was like, "What?" So then when I speak to my friend, because she's been diabetic for like over 40 years. Like,
okay.
So she was like, no. 2.
Okay.
No, is she 2 or 1?
Because if she been for a long time, she probably has 1, because you got the type 1 is like in the kids, and they grow.
I think she's 2. She's 2.
Okay.
And she was like, "No, don't eat the bagel." She was like, "Look, I need you to go start monitoring, and the only reason how you go, because everybody's body's different." So she said, "So what may bother me might not." She was like, "Just when you eat certain things now, just keep checking your sugar because
Let me
it'll
tell
tell
you.
your body will tell you what it is not
Yeah,
right
let me
for
tell
us
you
though.
what some of the signs are with having diabetes that the people do not tell you until you fuck around and find out yourself. It's the itchiness.
Yeah.
Where it literally feels like you itching all over.
Yeah, that.
And then it's not only itching all over your body, your genitals start itching, like to the point where your vagina, your booty hole, your butt be itching because your sugar is high. So you gotta expect that. So now there's irritation because remember your lower regions is a moist area, so you gotta remember that. Then you have athlete foot.
Yeah,
where your feet is itching.
Yeah.
So you gotta make sure you tend to your feet.
Dry.
That's why
You
gotta
have
make
to always when you get out the side, you gotta make sure you dry them
everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah. Yeah,
Everywhere.
you do. But that's how I found out. That's it. I mean, it hit me just like that. And so I was like, I don't want to take meds. So I started increasing my walks, changing my diet because I was like, oh hell no. So I started just really pushing myself to change my eating habits. And then even if I wanted, my daughters was like, what? You ain't touched them chips? I'm like, nope. And don't buy that. Like, so I didn't want it because now I'm determined. And it's sad that you have to get results in order to start really. But see, I was already doing those things because I wanted to lose the weight because I'm like, my boobs is too damn heavy. It's too much. And I wanted to really, and now that I had finally got my RA back under control, I was like, oh, good. And that's what it came from, like walking. And I was like,
you gotta
I
be
wasn't
active.
doing it. And you have to remain active. So that's what encouraged me to start doing that. But then I noticed I was like, okay, you know what? Even though I'm working out and I'm doing all of this stuff, I'm not really still eating properly. Meaning, like, you can't now. I have to remember I can no longer just eat once a day because I'm not eating like I'm eating like a lot of salads, a lot of veggies, like a lot of stuff like that, and not too much protein. But I am getting protein like from stuff, but there's the higher protein comes from me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I cut out, and I think I did that.
Incorporate like shakes and stuff.
No, I stay away from too much shakes because I try to stay far away with anything that consists of too much sugar because fruits is very sweet. Yes, it's natural, but certain fruits are high in sugar. So that's what another thing that I was doing too wrong was even though I don't eat a whole lot of like I love my blueberries, those are low in sugar.
Yeah, they
still have to
anything
be
with berries at the end is something that you can have because
you
they tell you
still
that.
have to be mindful of the portions that you're eating. Though.
Yeah,
you can't have a big
You can probably
portion
do it like
because
twice
it's like,
a week.
Yeah, so
or you could do like also like juicing and stuff. That's also kind of good.
So I've just been increasing my veggies and just and now getting. That's why I started with the gardens, growing my own stuff because there's no longer excuses why you can't get salad, why you can't eat this because you don't want to go to the store. And then when you're eating more healthier, you got to make store runs at least twice a week. Because
girl, that's my everyday. Especially when you got kids, like active kids, that's an everyday thing. You're literally going to the supermarket probably like all right, 7 days in a week. So we'll go on a Sunday and then be going back like Tuesday and then probably like Friday and then again on a Saturday. So like you're constantly going to the store buying stuff because you got active kids in here. I know that's what I gotta go through. They be eating me out of the house
because my kids is grown now, so I don't have to. But eating healthier, you do. You have to go twice,
to
3 times a week because that stuff don't last long no more. Like it really doesn't last long. So it's been easier for me to grow my own stuff. It's here. I have to harvest, or it's gonna go bad. Like you can't just let it be sitting there going. So I don't have to run to the store anymore. So that's what forced me to eat more healthier now than before because it's right here. Like it's
so you just
right
growing
here.
vegetables? Are you growing like any fruits also?
So I haven't started. I just got my mom brought me another machine. So because the only thing with these machines is you can't overfill it with stuff like that. Like when you get into the more like the greens, I'm not talking about lettuce. When you get into like the greens, the leafy stuff, like the greens and the bell peppers and the tomatoes and green beans, when you get into that, you can only grow but so much at a time. Like you can only grow put 2 bushes in one machine. So you can only put grow 2 plants in one machine because they get out of control. Like they get big. So that's the only thing. So that's why I have so many machines because I haven't grown any fruit yet. Only fruit I'm started now. Like I'm waiting on my bell peppers. I'm waiting on my tomatoes, and I do have seeds for watermelon, cantaloupe, strawberries,
Oh, that sounds good.
some other ones. So I'm about to plant some fruit. I'm gonna get one more. Look, I'm about to stop. I'm addicted. I got.
I'm thinking about just planting some fruit right outside my building. Call it a day. Like let nature deal with it. I just go outside and just grab what I need to grab.
Yeah, I don't like bugs. I ain't got time for them bugs. That's why I'm indoor. That's why I do it indoor. I ain't got time to be with all that dirt and shit. I don't like bugs, so that's why I started.
Me either. I listen,
but
when they was like, "You gotta wash this," we've been washing our stuff for years. What do you mean?
Hell yeah! You should always wash your fruit.
They be like, "You gotta wash your stuff." We've been doing that. What are you talking about? We've been doing that for years. Shoot, I don't even play around. Like right now, it's Christmas season, right? I don't even play around buying real trees. And then further made me really not want to buy a real tree. There was a lady on TikTok. She had bought a real tree. Wild girl came home one day and she sat in her living room and she hit a cough. Not a regular cough, but like a hacking, like it was a grown ass man in her house. Jill, while she walks to her tree, it's a whole possum in her tree.
Oh, hell no. In her house?
In her house.
Oh, fuck no. How a possum get in her house?
He was coughing. Why are you coughing like a grown man anyway?
But why? How did the possum get in her house?
He was in the tree already.
What?
He was in the tree.
Oh,
yes.
Sorry. I'm screaming and shit. Oh my God, wait a minute.
Now you good?
Hell no.
When I tell you, I was like, wait, what?
No. Oh, hell no.
Hold on, I'm going to show you right now.
Oh, hell no. That's some crazy shit.
Hold on.
That's some crazy shit. You hear this, J Truth and this stuff?
The way I would have been like, you could have this whole.
I would have left. I'm sorry.
That would have been his house.
Period.
It would have been his house. All right, hold on.
But the possum was in her damn tree, or like what? Where she brought the tree from?
I don't know. Hold on, I'm about to show y'all right now. That when I said, wait, what? She a possum in her house, in her tree, and he coughing. All right, so hold on.
Girl.
All right, hold on. All right, let me know if you can hear it.
I am literally freaking out right now. I have no idea how this possum got in my house and up into my tree. And I'm trying to get him out, but it will not let me. And I just don't know what to do. I don't know how I got in here. I don't leave my doors open. Somebody help. I am literally freaking out.
No.
And then you had these people right here. Now look at
I'm
this.
sorry. To the people with fake Christmas trees, what's your feedback? You men are not trying to convince me to get one this year. If you already have your tree or are going to buy one,
You done bought a
get your damn
tree.
Apparently, there's a
Well,
lot of
now
people
I
who
see.
think that.
Now I see.
When they feel the warmth of your house, it's
How
a
she
perfect time to
had
act. Oh, and don't worry, praying mantises aren't the only things you have to look
Praying
out for.
mantises in her house.
Freaking possum!
Yeah, we ain't getting no real trees. Y'all can have that.
Child, please. I don't
Oh,
know
and,
if that's
one more thing.
real.
Look, they had an owl in their tree.
They lying. This fake.
I say,
This
yeah,
is
y'all can
fake.
have that.
This is fake. This fake news. Fake news.
That's not fake news.
Girl, I don't be believing that stuff. You know, listen, girl. That's
I
fake.
ain't messing with no goddamn.
But now
extreme
I
animals.
see.
Y'all can have
Now I
that.
see how. I mean, you don't know what when you bring in right. Listen,
There would have been no fight.
I would have left and called animal control. Somebody would have been coming up in there to
I
get
was
that.
like, wait.
That is because
what?
first of all, well, that's common sense. Like first of all, you supposed to check them trees. Like, did she go get her own tree?
I don't know.
And what that possum would have been like, just no.
Because why is he coughing?
Oh, that's fake news.
I would be like, and I'm the only one living here, and I'm hearing somebody coughing.
Oh, hell no. We ain't doing that. That's why I don't do it. That's why I say you can never have me outside gardening. Are you crazy?
No, you can never have me move to the to the wooded area.
That's
I'm
not
not doing that.
Every time I go down south, girl, I be scared as hell. You hear me? I don't be playing around in no dark.
No,
barely play around in the light, girl. Because everything where we live at, everything out there, it's wild life. We in the country. Okay.
Let me tell you, because at my old place I was at, one day I went shopping at Target, so I done parked the car, and I told my son, it was like, Taj, come help me, get the bags and stuff like that, right? He come get the bags, put them all in the shopping cart. So now I'm about to get out to go upstairs to the house. Why there's a whole raccoon family? It was like the grandmother, the grandfather, the father, the mother, the kids, and a little baby. They just walking by my car. When I tell you I stayed in my car for like 4 hours. And I'm calling my son. I'm calling my daughter. Nobody answering the phone. They upstairs sleep. While I'm over here fighting for my life in my car. Because it's a whole raccoon family. I'm like, are you serious? I kid you no lie. I flagged down the cops that was driving past. It was like, can y'all please walk me home? I don't feel safe.
Oh, hell no.
They was laughing at me because I'm like, help
That's some crazy. That's crazy, girl.
Help me, please. Lord, help me, please. There's raccoon. I think they under the car. They gonna grab my legs. Don't get me wrong. I think raccoons are the cutest little things with they got people hands, so they like the cutest little things. But I don't know, y'all gonna like me. So and I don't want to disturb nothing y'all got going on. Go get your little food. Y'all look like little burglars and stuff. Go get your little food and y'all have a little nightcap or whatever. Leave me out of it. I don't want no parts. You know, but the officer, he was very helpful. I forgot his name, but he was really helpful. He gave me his card. He was like, if you run into something like that again, let me know. I was like, oh, you ain't gotta worry about that. I don't go outside late at night. We're not doing that no more.
No.
We're not doing that no more. That's why I will do Uber Eats or what's the other one? The Amazon. You're not catch me out there unless I go like big food shopping and we bring it in the daytime. I'm not doing it no more at no night and nothing like that. But yeah, thank God I don't see them over here where I'm at now. But no, baby. Nope, I ain't got to
I don't play with wildlife at all.
We used to get chased by we used to get chased. Well, I had 2 occasions where I got chased by he didn't chase me, but he like kind of like chin check. I can't say chin check me. Like he tested the temperature. I was like 19. And I was coming home from work, and down the block that I'm coming on, it was like a dark block. And I seen something. I thought it was a cat at first. So, you know, I'm listening to my music and I'm walking. And when I tell you, it turned around. And he looked like he just got out of jail because he was like mad diesel.
Not girl, not God.
He did. He was mad brolic. It was a brolic. Like he looked, you know how like those big brolic bulldogs look? Like picture that body shape as a possum. He looked like he just came home from doing like 20 years. And I'm like, what the fuck? Because I never saw a possum before. And I was like, what?
You crazy girl. I would have
girl. I kid you no lie.
Oh my God.
When I tore that block up, yelling and screaming. And all he did was turn around and looked at me and did like a what up? Like he gave me a head nod. And he went about his business. Not
like,
me.
What you looking at?
Yeah, he was like, you know, remember how broad man used to give you the head nod?
He done looked at her J Truth like you don't want it.
He gave me the broad man head nod, and when I tell you I tore that block up and I about face, I was like, what?
Hell no.
I was screaming, arms flaring, running back up.
Y'all about to have me starving tonight. I'm getting off of here and make me something to eat while I'm listening, girl.
I'm not gonna be like long. We're gonna do it like I'm gonna give it up to an hour and then we be off. But when I tell you that possum had me shook. I was shook.
I don't play with none of them things.
And, then it was one time this is when I was pregnant with my son, and it was one in front of the building. And we all refused to leave the building. We was like, no, we're not leaving. And then it was like this guy, he came and he took it. Then he kept saying, oh, we're going to be eating coon tonight. We was like, coon?
Ew.
He took it and I don't know. He ate it. But I was like,
Oh,
we ain't doing that.
You gonna have me itching tonight. We ain't talking about no more of these. Girl, I'm telling you, I'm scared of what. Girl, I don't do no bugs. I don't give a fuck what it is.
I don't do none of that stuff.
I know. I be running from bumblebees, so child, and flies.
No, let me tell you.
Child,
I know there is a video of me and my coworker when we used to take the train on Notion Avenue, the A train on Notion Avenue to go to work at UPS in Queens. And I know this video of our fat asses running up and down Notion Avenue from the rats. I know this video. It have to be because when I tell you, used to be tearing up that train station, yelling and screaming and hopping on stuff.
The junction, girl. Junction. I'm talking about the not Flatbush Junction. You know where I'm talking about.
Broadway Junction. I know. That used to be the meat spot.
Ooh, I had some good days over there, child.
Wait, baby, that used to be the meat spot where you used to be on the chat line.
I don't know nothing about no chat line, but I had my line though.
Now we used to be on the chat line cursing people out. What was it? The Brooklyn Raven. Oh baby,
I don't know nothing about that, girl. That was that's
Yeah,
after my time.
Yeah, we used to be on there cursing people out, all type of stuff, and then instead of people on dummy missions to go to Broadway Junction and just stand out there and be looking at the looking stupid. Oh my God, that was the days.
Have some fun, baby, because that's when we all used to meet up to go to Far Rockaway. Meet up to go to Far Rockaway so we could go to the beach.
My ex
Jones
Beach. Far Rockaway. Our grown ass used to be right on that.
Yeah, we used to have fun. We had some good times, baby. I tell you, they be like, you be acting funny. I'm like, I don't be acting funny.
You don't live your life.
I don't live. I'm just saying. I just don't. They invite me to so many things. I just don't. I don't know. I just be chilling now. You know. I'm like that. I don't know.
Not like it's not the only thing for us in our age group right now is to go vacation. Like we gotta go out of the state.
That's why I said I don't want to be coming back home. Like,
yeah,
I just don't, because that's not a vacation for me. Even though it's like turn up because y'all so happy to see me, but y'all don't understand what that does to me. Like that's not a vacation for me. When I have to come out there, I'm tired. Like, and when I come home, I'm real tired. That's because, you know, here and when I tell you for real, like we were talking over there on my channel, like for real, I'm talking about I got peeps in every borough. Okay. And so everybody want to see you. So you kind of like, I'm gonna pick you up. Come over here. My mom used to get so pissed, like, dang, I can't even see my own child.
So you running the street, everybody trying to come see you.
Now I don't say nothing. I don't even tell people when I'm coming except for my little circle. So I just really don't, because that's not vacation. And even for my mom, like you get there, you know, you want to do stuff and she want to rip and run with you. So it's like, you know, I'm only one person. You know, my kids be like, oh my God, Mom, like what is going on? Everybody just wanted. I said, I know, and it's too much. Like, you know, so that's not a vacation. You know,
it's just I'm like, just visiting. You visiting.
It's kind of like it's not. I don't get any sleep. But this last time I went, I did, because I didn't tell really nobody. I just slid up there and I only told a few friends. But of course, you got people mad at me now. Like, how you don't went over there, you done came up there. I was like, because I didn't come there for that. I came there to relax. I want to read my book. I want to spend time with my mom. That's all that was about. And that's what I did. I spent time with my mom.
And you could tell them to come visit you. You could tell them to come visit you sometime. Because that's the type of thing I'm on. If I move again, you're moving far where you got to visit. You got to call before you come.
Oh, yeah, they know they can't see, but it's me. It's me. It's me. I told y'all how I am. I like to be. I'm cool. Yeah, they can come visit, but it's a me. So it's not them. It's me. So it's kind of like I'm just on.
Try the other store.
I don't know what I'm on, shit, girl, but I just be chilling. You know, and I just feel like when they do come in town or something like that, you know, I'm all about entertaining, but not like that on entertaining, because
shoot, I had to learn.
I ain't taking off of work because you in town. I'm just not.
They'll see you on the weekend. That's what listen. People are like, what's your schedule? I'm free on the weekend. That's
and then when the weekend come, I don't want to be no damn tourist.
I be in my house. I really be in my house. And I have one best friend. She will threaten me because she knows. She be like, oh boy, there you go, you're an introvert. There you go. And soon as she start hearing a certain song, because she know what I'm doing, I'm playing The Sims. She like, I ain't gonna see you for another 6 months. I don't
That's
like
how I am. I'm just cool. Like, I don't know. I don't want to, because it's like when they come, it's me. It's a me thing, because when they come, they are tourists. That means I got to go around and do all that. I ain't got the energy for that. So I do, when they do come, they be like, oh my God, you don't want to go nowhere. And I'm like, that's why I don't want y'all coming, because I don't want to be riding up and going this mall, that mall. I know what that's about. Because they never been. So that's unfair to them to come to a city, and I don't want to do shit. Okay.
Yeah. The only person I think the only person that I know when they come, it would be my grandmother, God rest her soul. Whenever my grandmother would come down to Brooklyn and spend time with me and the kids, we are up, we are dressed. I'm taking her to the stores. We driving all over the place and stuff like that. Like, she getting princess service.
Child, even when my mother come, that's how she is, girl.
Not my mother. My mother think I'm a dollar man. My mother think I'm a dollar man. She be like, oh, I want to go. She want to go see my godmother. She want to go see other people. She be like, oh, can you drive me? I be like, I can't. I cannot.
No, that's what I just said. That's how my mom, she wants to go everywhere.
Yeah.
She's shopping, but now she used to it now. Listen, she be like, she'll bring a friend with her. Be like,
no, my mother I'm not going. She go to my godmother's house now, so they could be the Golden Girls and think they grown and want to go party and hang out and go to.
They be everywhere, child. They be going here, there, all these stores. I'm like, I ain't about that life. I'm not. I just don't.
And then what my mother do? My mother do what she would do. She would do that. Then she'll go shopping and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna leave this stuff here, and you gonna mail it to me."
Yeah.
I don't want to post office.
Yeah, that's exactly. I mean, maybe I'll be different when
I said all the time, you leave it here, it's going in the garbage. Take your luggage with you. And never felt all the time that lady always want to. I seen something nice. I know I could fit it, and then she tried on, and then sometimes it don't fit, sometimes it do. And she be like, I'm gonna just leave it here. So I got something to wear, and you could like mail the rest to me. No, it's going in the trash.
But that's how it be.
Like, she does it all the time. I'll be like,
but I enjoy having fun. It's just that I just be wanting to relax. I be tired from, I was like, let me tell you something. That's because I know they say the fun happens after your kids get older. Then you could go wherever you want to. How about I'm still catching up on my rest from when I was being a single mom? Ain't no joke,
It's
so
not a ball in the park.
So I know what that feel like. So I've did that, and so now, they're bigger, and now I'm resting. Kinda, I'm in a
peaceful, restful mode.
I'm in a restful mode. I really don't want to.
So how do it feel? How, because are you an empty nester?
Yes, sorta. I was for a minute, and then now, only
somebody
one.
came back.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do that feel? Like when you was an empty nester, like how did that feel?
I was sad.
I'm not gonna be an empty nester. I'm not gonna be an empty nester until I'm like in my 60s.
I was sad every day.
For real?
I was crying.
I can't wait for everybody to leave so I can walk around here
I said that too, but it's just, especially when that's all that I know. Like I said,
okay.
It's my children. Like I don't do everything that my whole life consists of since I got custody, because my oldest is my niece. I had custody of her. I had her since she was 2 months. And I was 21, 22. So all I know is my children. And then I had my daughter when I was 27, 26, 27. And so that's all I know is my children. So my whole life revolved around them, traveling, whatever. It was just them. So no, that's all it was. And so when you that emptiness, I was like, oh, I can't wait. Oh, I need a break. And girl, it wasn't what it all crack
But
up.
I don't think the last two gonna leave me. Like, remember, because Anaya is 7, Taj, he's 18, and he still act like, you know, he ain't in a rush to do much of anything. So, you know, and they say it's different with boys. Boys tend to leave straight, you know, and then Anaya, she's still a baby, and she's a Velcro baby. She's not like you know, like you know, you got the kids who be like, okay, I'm going off on my own. No, that one, I got a bigger place now. She still finds a way to be coming in my room, in my bed. I wake up, there's a foot, there's a hand, there's a foot, there's a everything on me, and I'm like, she got her own room.
But you feel like that now, but when it is quiet, let me tell you something. And you used to like, mommy. I'm being honest with you. You used to cooking, doing certain stuff, and you say that like, and then I found myself like, oh my God, I ain't got no fucking life. Like,
nobody
I got nobody to talk to, or I don't have nobody to cook for. Then you stop doing little stuff for yourself, like normal things that you should be doing, like cooking and all of that stuff. And I was depressed. I was like, oh my God, I miss my baby. Like, because now it was a difference, you know, it was kind of different. It's like they out doing their own thing. So I'm extra worried because, you know, kids are kids. Kids are kids. And they ain't gonna be thinking about calling you, checking in. They looking at you like, what? And I'm like, oh my God, this is not good.
And we live in New York, so it's even like more of a like, we got like our anxiety is high. And then it makes it no better for me. I have the Citizen app. So every time that Citizen app go off, I'm like, oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
And this is hard. It's kind of like, you know, and it gets because they it's just that first round. It's the first round because of where it gets depressed, because now they don't need they don't need you really no more. You know what I mean? And so it's kind of awkward because they're like freedom. They're not thinking about like, oh, she's worried to death, or oh, we gotta call her, we should check in. Girl, I'm like, damn, it's a week, because I'm trying to be that mom to not be buggable, you know, and
yeah,
keep
that's
calling and doing all that stuff, but it hurts. So you kind of start feeling that detachment, kind of like in your head. You like, oh, they don't love me no more. They don't love me no more. You know, you start thinking all stupid stuff because
I don't know, because remember my two oldest, they're 4 years apart, right? Or 3.5 years, 4 years apart. So my oldest, she just moved out on her own as of this summer, right? But every time you look, she's at my house, so it's not like she not here, you know.
So see, that's why you don't know what it feel like.
Yeah,
but they only come back.
Answer the phone, I'll be like, "What's she doing?" Oh, then my son, I know for a fact he tired of us because it's too many females, and he know that. Like in the house, we're really like dramatic, over the top. We be like doing a whole bunch of stuff, and I know he just be like, "Oh my God, they annoying." I know my son be going through it because we'll be you know, because me and the girls, we probably be in here watching a movie, and if let the movie be a sad movie, we in here boo-hooing and crying, or like I'm a theater kid. Like I love like Chicago, and you know, like, and we be over the top. We be in here singing songs and making up songs, and the little one, she down for the whole, like she be down. That's why I can say the last one, she always down for a party. So we be in here doing a whole bunch of stuff and just being extra, and my son be in his room like, what is wrong with y'all? So I know he probably like, I'm here, I'm cool, I'm with mommy under her shoe, but I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Be like, what is wrong with them?
The empty nester is okay, but the beginning is rough. It's really rough.
Yeah, I be missing my big baby though, cause
it's rough, and because they get the feeling of feeling their roots, and you gotta remember because they're like almost 5 years apart, so the oldest got her roots of being out in different states, and the baby hasn't, so that was new to her, so it was kind of like, ooh, yeah, release. And so, yeah, they come back.
I'm
Of
not
course,
ready.
they
I don't think
come
I'm ready
back,
for that
though.
yet.
They come
Like I'm
back
ready, but I'm
disappearing.
probably not ready.
Oh, you not ready, girl.
I think y'all
when
gonna have
you
to.
when
Y'all
you
gonna have
don't
to
hear
check
no,
on me when the last one leaves. When that little one go co-host. When co-host leave, oh yeah, come and check on me.
girl, that's hard. It's rough. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was depressed and everything, child. That is crazy. Looking around and trying to find yourself because, like I said, I was all about my children. Like I ain't send my child. My kids will tell you they ain't go a lot of places. I don't trust no one. I don't give a damn if it's mama, my mama, my daddy. I don't give a damn. I ain't do that. I just. Yeah, it was only me and my kids. So when they was gone, even when they went, finally, because my kids ain't stay with nobody. That look, my mom ain't get to take them until what? The oldest was graduating from
what, kindergarten?
Junior high school. High school. That was my first time of my kids being out of when my daughter turned and that was the first time my kids ever was without me. Like went away, and girl, that was a struggle. And so
I was a struggle when Tierra would, like, if they go over to their dad house, it'd be quiet for a little bit, then I'm calling to check up on them and see what they doing. And eventually I weaned out of that because I know they fine and stuff. And then when they come home on a Sunday, I'll be like, oh, okay, they fine. Then with the youngest, she don't really go to many. She only stay with her grandmother, my mom, and my great grandmother. Like that's only people that ever watched her. Like she don't stay at we wasn't having her stay at anybody's house or none of that stuff. And most of the time she was being watched like at my house. So now she's a little older. I don't mind her going to people's houses, like a cousin house or whatever, but that's like far and few. So I don't know.
Yeah, but it's hard, but you'll get through it. But it's about finding who you are, like all over again. Like, what do I like? What do I want to do? Like, and it feels crazy because there's nothing holding me back now. I could just go. I could just go. I don't have to worry about nothing, and it's just weird. And so now I'm just finding out what that's why when I say, dating yourself is so important because that's what I'm doing. Finding out what I want before I be trying to lock myself into anything. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but the dating scene, I don't know. The dating
crazy.
The dating pool is a bunch of crazies, it's a bunch of PP and doo-doo and fart in the pool. And I'm just like, you ain't not, girl. I was talking to some guy after I had broke up with the guy I was seeing in the better part of the year. So me and him broke off, and I was just like, I'm not gonna do what I did when after the youngest, after I was dealing with her dad. I was single for 5 years, celibate for 5 years. So I was like, I'm not with that because I felt a little trauma. Like I was dealing with the trauma of dealing with him, and straight out the gate, I met somebody and that didn't work out, and it was like a toxic situation. So now this year, I'm like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to close myself off. I call myself trying to just have a friend, like, you know, good morning, text, how you doing, how your day, basic stuff. Jill, I done got entered into a cheating app. Why? I found out that yes, it was like a cheating group. She wanted his phone, kind of like Remember I Did to Papoose, but this was on a whole different level. She added all the women that he must have been having like corresponding with, and added us all in a group, and just was like, oh, he not only dealing with you, he dealing with all of y'all, and he lived with me. I'm like, whoop. And I was like, hold up, let me step out of this. I called him and I was like, why I'm in a group chat for? Like,
hell no.
Older than me. Mind you, he older than me. And I was always really like adamant, like, I don't want to deal with an older man because they give you worms, you know, old school stuff they used to tell us. And I'm like, I took a little chance talking to you. It wasn't even on the level of I'm trying to link up with him, me and him going out. None of that stuff. We were just, it was strictly good morning, how was your day, what's going on, like regular stuff, like we was talking like friends. Like I didn't even take him out of friend zone, and I'm already in a cheating group. Like what?
I don't play them, girl. I ain't got time.
He still be trying to Instagram. No, boo boo. Handle your scandal in your home.
I ain't got time for none of that foolishness. I don't want to meet nobody, especially not on the line. So I'm like, I just can't. I just, you know, and you got a lot of weirdos.
It's a lot of weirdos, and not only that, it's like, And not only that, I had a guy that I was interested in, but I don't know, we kind of like faded out. Like we don't text each other, we don't really call each other, stuff like that. He had some stuff he had going on, but he was okay, dude. And he if we were to, you know, talk to each other on a more serious level, I think it'll be okay. Like it'll be okay, like relationship. But I still do. I have stuff going on that I'm trying to like get situated and stuff like that. But he's definitely a good dude. He's definitely someone that brightens my day when, you know, I feel like there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. And definitely I appreciate him being a friend and being a light and stuff like that. But you know, sometimes when you meet people, you're not meant to deal with that person right then and there, and it's okay, you know. So
you're supposed to be friends first. You're supposed to be cool first. Like I don't know why people think you're supposed to jump into relationships. Like you're supposed to be chilling, like just straight chilling, because that's what dating is about. And that's why things don't last anymore, because everybody going straight to the bed, straight to the head, and all of this stuff. It's just too much. Like
you know why, Jill? Because they don't know what courting means. Everybody think because you texting to somebody, or you on the phone talking to somebody, or you FaceTiming them.
Excuse my French. Excuse my French, but you gotta fuck my mind first.
Okay,
before you even get into, you gotta fuck my mind first before you even think about you thinking that you gonna get some of this down here. Like you
exactly, because you ain't getting this cool la.
It don't work like that, and so that's why nobody. That's why I was like, it's all right though. But shit,
like
girl, I'm getting off of here and fix me some food. It's after 10.
What time is it? It's 10 o'clock already. Oh my god.
Yes, after 10. I gotta get me some grubs. But are you off the weekend, or you gotta work?
Yeah, I'm off the weekend. I don't work weekends, thank God.
Oh, cool. What are you doing tomorrow then?
I'm going to watch Leo's charcuterie.
Oh yeah, I'll be there too.
Competition.
Definitely.
But I'm not doing nothing later on. It's just, you know, like I said, I be in me and the
I was
kids be
supposed
at
to do. I was supposed to go over to. Do you be over there at Big Brenda's?
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, okay, never mind. You probably do. I think she from the 03, but she cool.
Yeah,
She
only
did
people I
that.
know is
Do
from
you
the
remember the Were you at the Hill Challenge?
who?
The Hills, when she did the High Heels Challenge.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so yeah, I met her. Who did I met Brenda from? I don't
See,
know.
yeah,
Okay.
some of the people in where we be at, they turning me off of like because some of the stuff
Oh
that they
yeah,
doing,
girl, I've been
I
turned
be
off.
like,
That's
yeah, I
why.
can't. Like
That's
y'all
why I've
support
been
me.
in and out. I've been in and out. I can't take that fake stuff. I'm not into that. When I came over, like I know people lie a little bit and they do whatever, but now it is really truly like not
Yeah.
real. I don't watch reality TV, so that's why I'm surprised I stayed this
I
long.
stopped watching reality
But
TV
I
in my
haven't been.
20s.
Girl, I never watched it. I watched a few episodes and was turned off, and I don't even remember how many years ago that was. I know my friends be trying to get me into it, but yeah, I've been cooling. I just been supporting those who I support, but all of this fake stuff, I go in, I show my love, and I leave because I can't. If you
I don't
talk
even do
about
that.
if you start talking about a certain thing, I'm leaving. You know, I just leave after I hear what they talking about because I don't want to know about nobody's real life. I don't want to know about no relationships. Like
Yeah, that doesn't gather me because you already know the relationship is
fake.
bad before you get
It's
like
fake. And then the dating show. What the y'all know y'all not serious. You got married women as contestants and all that. I checked out.
it's a turn off. It's like a lot of the stuff that they're doing is so embellished and it's so like and then it's like they a lot of them are like bigging up a person who's giving like a lot of fuckboy behavior, and it's weird to me because I'm just like, if it was my sisters or my cousins or my daughters, I wouldn't want them to be with an individual like that. It comes
Then I'm
off
just
weird.
starting to see, I get it. I know people always like, oh no, you can go where you want to go, but you see people start acting funny. I ain't into that stuff. You start acting funny, I go everywhere. I don't have no. I'm not fighting for nobody. I ain't doing none of that shit because y'all all, to me, y'all all be on some fake shit. I mean, for real.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you per se because y'all don't be seeing you that much, but you don't really be on there like that. But I'm talking about the people who I see. Like y'all be all doing the same thing. It's hypocrisy because you're sitting there talking about, oh yeah, you wishy-washy, you backward. You do it too. You doing it too. You doing it too. Like y'all all falling out and speaking back to the same people. So what makes one better than another? Yeah, you're still all the same. Or lying, whether you call it fabricating or whatever. It's
But
still
that's
a lie.
weird because it's
still a lie. So it's kind of like, I don't like that because you're trying to make people, or when you start doing stuff to try to make people not like somebody because you don't like them. No, you can't.
I'm
do
sorry,
stuff like
I'm
that.
not
I'm not
weak-minded.
moving. Yeah, I've never been a follower, so you can't get me with that. I see through you, and then people be forgetting that we're watching the same shit that you watching. I mean, do you think we don't hear your videos? I heard you. You said it. So when you come back doubling down and getting mad at people and talking about, no, you mad because you know you lied or you sitting
Or
there.
you got caught.
Or you got
And now
caught,
you
or you doing the same thing somebody else said.
You know what
So
make
now
me
you're
laugh?
getting mad at the people who supporting you because you fucked up.
Exactly. And you know what tickles
We
my
did so.
fancy is when two people are arguing, but they did the same type of situation. They did the same type of thing, but they want to frown and judge the other person. I'll be like, look at pot calling kettle black.
That's
Look
what
at
I'm
this.
talking about. That's what I'm just describing. You know,
And
for
all I can do is
example, be like,
laugh.
oh, I'm
It's
not
so
no
funny.
flip flopper. I'm not no flip flopper. But the minute you get mad at that person and that person shit on you or y'all fall out, you are back over there with somebody else who you was just talking shit on big time with the person that you was. No, I'm like, come on.
Not only that,
it's too fake for me.
If you
I like
if
somebody
you
to
from the
keep
street,
it real. Hell no.
If you really was in the street like that, people look at how you move regarding your loyalty. So if me and you, Jill, we think of thieves all this time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we don't see eye to eye and we fall out, right?
And
then
now I'm telling all your business.
Then I go over to somebody you don't deal with, and now I'm bad mouthing you. What make me think that the person that you don't deal with not looking at me as a snake? You still a snake.
Because they are looking at you like that.
And they are, and that's why it's best like once you depart from somebody,
that's somebody who can't stand on their own.
Yeah, don't go off to that person up because it's always going to look like you're
when
always
you go to
opposition.
listen. When you go to somebody up, you weak. You can't stand on your own because of fuck me. You know how we roll. Listen, I wasn't speaking to you yesterday. I ain't gonna speak to you fucking today.
Exactly.
If you fucking snake me, like I'm not going to no end. But I hate the whole op stuff because this ain't no damn army. You ain't got no real fucking beef. Y'all really
it's
know
not
it.
like real, like you really on some type of time. Like I'm pulling up to your crib. I'm
right. That ain't no damn. But I'm not following.
I'm shooting at your grandmom's or whatever. It's nothing like that because trust and believe me, the life that I don't live. We got stories. You feel me?
But I'm watching this as I watch everybody move. Right.
Mm-hmm.
No, I ain't no different. So,
I think it's more murkier.
I ain't no different. They gonna turn the same way they turned on they thickest, and it's kind of crazy. I just sit back and watch and laugh. I be laughing. People think I'm. The funny part is I love when people be like, Jill, you just don't know how I move over here and all this. I'm looking at the people like y'all crazy. I'm like, this shit happen in real life. I'm watching. I know.
You know what I sit back.
They be like, you don't understand because no, I understand. You got snake bitches. I done got bit by plenty of snakes in my real fucking life.
You know what's so crazy?
This shit ain't nothing. I'm just watching. Go ahead. Sorry.
You know how Facebook will post up like a memory?
Mm-hmm.
And today was a memory of me starting my channel. And ironically, it was showing me the people, minus my cousin who started her channel around the same time I did, but it showed me the people who I was initially with. One is actually a bigger YouTuber now, but it was just crazy like how we was all like linked up and stuff, and we was all like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, whatever. And so to see where we at right now, it's just like crazy. But I had to look like, wow, the social media politics, I'm not just talking about YouTube, I'm talking about in general. The social media politics is really, it's kind of like, either you could call it like the drug business or the scammer business, where when they say there's no honor amongst thieves, and that could be with YouTube, it could be with Instagram. It could be with any type of social media because it's kind of like in the same realms of how people move and how people do certain things. Because sometimes you can spite good people or you could spite bad people, but you got to just take those chances and see where it goes. But thank God, on my first go out to be on YouTube, I was already done dirty, so I could be more on point when now I'm dealing with everybody. You get what I'm saying? So I'm kind of thankful for that, even though it was hell, but I was able to figure stuff out and maneuver just like how I maneuver in the street. Thank God to that. But yeah, like I said, I don't watch certain people because some people want to come off like they're a good person, but all they ooze is red flags. I can't support it. Certain people are not aligned with the same type of lifestyle that I live. So I don't watch it. And it's not just people in the beef sector. It's just like certain stuff that I used to watch, and I start seeing people for who they are. Like, for instance, what's her name? Peach McIntyre. Oh my God.
Oh, I watch her a few times. Probably like I could count on one hand how many times I watched her. I'm not into that type of I mean I watch her for it, but
it's a lot.
Yeah, no, I don't be really watching her like that. I only watched her a few times. I got people I just sit back. Like I said, I got people who are I ain't come on here to make friends. So that's why I don't even look at it like that. I have friends in my real life who I'm tight with, and them sitting back, and most of them be amongst me when I'm just chilling and on here. So they know what's up. I'm talking about my tight people.
Yeah.
But and they be in there, they be like, girl, they don't know you. And I'm like, yeah, they know, but I'm just cooling. And I'll be like, sit back, we good. You know, because they be ready to go. And then they be calling my other people. I'm like, no, I don't want them coming over here watching. Let them continue just staying on the outskirts watching my damn cooking video. So what?
Exactly.
They don't need to come in here when I'm live, but I know what's what. I'm not slow. I'm not. I know what gully is. You know, you ain't really
gully online for what?
Exactly. That's why I'm like, this ain't even nothing.
Persona is
somebody
like
gonna push your wig back is what's gonna happen. You fucking around with the wrong one. So I'm like, this is nothing. This is kind of like y'all all going back and forth and doing all of that. I'm like, okay, it's cool, you know. It's not that serious, but I'm never going to be following people and falling. I'm like, I know fucking rappers and singers and shit in my real life. I ain't falling out for nobody who got a couple of fucking thousands of people and you think
I'm a beehive, but I ain't falling out for fucking Beyonce. No, because she
right. So what make you think I'm gonna be on here because I'm a content creator? I just be flowing with my shit. Either you fuck with me or you don't. You either fuck with me or you don't. This ain't that type of party. And I don't like people who think they playing in my face or trying to use me and all that. Look, I'm a helping person. I love helping people, but I know when somebody trying to take advantage and think of all that people. That's why I don't even be wanting to bring people who I really do know who has really numbers and all that stuff over to my channel anymore, because I know a lot of people. I just don't be like, I'm cool off this.
You support
like,
a lot of people.
I know them, but I people think and they see people with numbers. You could tell those people their eyes just blinking. That's why, because I know a lot of big YouTubers. We cool as fuck. We talk sometime when I mean, honestly, I'm not here for that. I'm not impressed. And I don't chase numbers. So That's never for me. And they will be willing to really, really help me out with anything that I need. I just never been into that mood yet to like push my channel or to do all of that because I know I ain't got time to really
Me
do
either.
like
I don't
how
know
they
how y'all
do.
do that. I don't know
I'm
how people
trying.
run all day 24/7. Do you not know the stuff that you have to do, especially if you work? If you work, your
Yeah, but the
schedule
big
is already like.
YouTubers I know they don't be online all day and all
No,
that.
I'm
stuff
talking about
like that.
like for people who could be online all day, and I'm not just talking about just on YouTube. Like you got people who are like doing content where it's going across several different social media.
Oh, I
I'm
get you.
trying
I
to
get
do
you.
that.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
But they put a bit, but
figure it out. But I don't know how to do that because I'm like Monday through Friday I'm working. Then I gotta come home. I gotta cook. I gotta go over homework. I gotta make sure people uniform is in order. And this is with one kid, mind you. The other two they done graduate out of high school already. They're adults.
it's about setting your schedule. You have to have a schedule and you have to stick to it. And so, I mean, that's what I've been told. Listen, I know if I try, but that's the key. The key is, and that's crazy because they all tell me the same thing. Like, Jill, you can do this. Like, we don't be on here like that. It may look like I'm posting all this stuff and I'm everywhere and all that. It doesn't take, and they give it to me. I don't know. I don't think I'm ready to do which I should be, which my dumb ass. I should be taking pointers, but I'm not. But yeah, it really doesn't. It doesn't. But you have to have a mind frame of ready to go, like and ready to make that money. And it's not even that you really don't have to be on here like that, and you really don't have to do it.
Yeah,
in that mind frame, you don't.
And you want to know what the funniest thing is? I will have like a trending topic that it'll be something that we want to indulge in and talk about, and I don't move on it. And as soon as I go on social media, everybody's talking about the same thing, and I'm like, damn. But my thing is, it's like when I used to do this thing called Freestyle Fridays, right? Where I was pretty consistent. I'll come on Fridays and do stuff. I think I kind of fell back once I got a strike on my channel because I used to do the verses. We will review the verses. I will play it, and we'll be in the chat. We'll be talking about the verses and stuff. So, just like vibing out like how we normally do. And then there'll be days I do Freestyle Friday where I'm just like doing trending topics and stuff like that. I collaborate with a lot of other celebrity gossip content creators who I hold dear to my heart. We still speak, on other social medias and stuff like that. And then I think when my grandmother passed away, a lot of things kind of like shifted and changed. And I went through like a depression stage. So I kind of like fell back on everything, and I kind of had to recenter myself. And then, life started lifing. I started school. I started a whole new career. Like different things started happening. So me doing content the way I would want to deliver it, it changed. And I think I kind of lost that drive. And don't get me wrong, my subscribers, they're not subscribers. They've been with me since day one. Like they seen everything that went down, all of that. And they still pop in, and I love them to death because they've been there since day one. They've been there since what co-host was like 2 years old, I think 1 or 2 years old. So, and I communicate to them still on other social media, and we still keep a close knit or everything like that. But I feel bad sometimes because I'm like, damn, I can't come on and deliver the way I want to deliver. And then, because I come home, I'll be tired from work, and I just be going to chill. But I still try to like come on when I can. to at least give back, but I do want to start being more consistent in
And consistent, remember, consistent doesn't mean that you have to come on every single day.
I know.
And if you have your subscribers and they understand, they'll come. You just got to keep building and at least set a frequency, because it doesn't have to be, but it does have to be consistent. Rather it flows through. And that's once again, the key thing is build a schedule. You have to have a schedule. If I come on at this time, it can be a window for 30 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever, because if they enjoy you and you could give you just have to change maybe your delivery of, meaning cutting the time, like, because you don't have time. And they will appreciate any little thing that you do give to them, far as that consistent flow. But you can't just leave a window. And sometime it doesn't matter who else is talking about the story. Nobody, if those are your core people, nobody give a story like Miss Juicy give a story. So it's about how you deliver. It's not even about who dropped the news first. It's the delivery in the story of how you deliver. And that is what caught the eye of your people in the first place, is your style, your mannerism, because some of these people don't really give a damn about their supporters anyway. You know what I'm saying? What she said, consistency. I'm trying. But shit, we actually have responsibilities outside of this. Yeah. And that's what I mean by consistency. When I'm saying consistency, again, you don't have to come on 24/7. Like every day. That's not in a lot of it, to be honest, just to be true for you. If you are dropping videos or coming live every day, that's because there's nothing really going on in certain sectors. So that's why you kind of see the crowd draw to one area all the time. Whenever, because they are consistent and they're coming on during hours or times or giving you that lot of space that no one else was. But if you build your core people, you're thinking about branching away from that. You got to have your own type of ish. And I got to get that, because that's why I said I'll be everywhere. I ain't looking for that. So if you thinking I'm worrying about because you bring the numbers, bitch, I bring content. So if I really was strong enough to really, really wanting to be really, I would grind. But I don't have time for that. My home come first. My family come first.
That's what I'm saying. It becomes,
you still can do
hard,
it.
but I know that it's it's achievable.
I know big content creators that you don't even think they still got a full-time job, but they do.
I know. That's like
they don't
my
look
uncle.
like it, but they got a full-time job.
My uncle be
look like they
what's
don't.
going on? When you gonna start sharing, like really reviewing stuff? Because it be so much stuff I want to talk about, and
you just gotta
like
do
go.
one day.
I think what I'm gonna start doing is doing recordings and just putting them out. So
build
there's still
it there.
coming. Yeah, so doing it there, and then when I want to have interaction, I'll just do it on my Fridays and stuff. But yeah, like when you was like, "Oh, don't play that."
I was nervous. I was like, "Wait, don't play that."
But no, it's not copyrighted stuff, because I used to make my background, and
but even that with the cube, to
show
be honest, do you know? Even though I said that, I'm
Mhm.
just saying, you still don't want other people's stuff on your channel because you don't never know what's
Exactly.
going to happen down the line. You
You
see
know
how
you
that just
yes.
happened? Not that we gonna fall out or anything like that,
Yeah.
but that's easy for you to forget one day that you did
Mhm.
that, and it could be 3 years later. Somebody could come back and strike your channel.
Yeah, I
Not
know.
3 years ago that you played that clip. It'd be 3 years later, and maybe we ain't speaking. Somebody get mad at you,
Mhm.
and just that little clip, you forgot about that video. You wouldn't even
Exactly.
think about that, but that's how people lose their channels. So that's why I'm
Yeah.
saying that's why you don't see me playing people's clips. You don't see, I don't give a fuck if they from IG, TikTok. I don't play
Mhm.
nobody shit on my channel. I'm
Yeah.
not with it. I don't want to view it. If you can't go see it yourself, that's your business. And I'm not saying that's what you would do to me, but
Mhm.
to be honest, that's how people channels are getting taken down
That's
from stuff
crazy.
that you just did. That's your music. But say if we ain't speaking 3 years later, you remember that video. Some people is that, and that's how people channels are getting taken. I'm being honest.
That's crazy.
That little clip of your owner's music right to that
I'm
video.
about to give you an example. There was a
That's why I don't play people's shit on mine, and I remember those
there was
things.
a video. I don't know. You remember when Funky Dineva had got his channel struck?
Yeah.
I had screen recorded his like his whole situation on IG, right? And then I had made a video, and I was pretty much talking about the situation and stuff. And there was another YouTuber who I follow who put out a video too, but she thought that I took her stuff, and I explained to her like, no, I video recorded everything that he was saying on his video, and gave my commentary. I didn't steal your stuff, because there's no reason for me to steal your stuff if I could go to his IG and get that. So I fought it, and they removed it off of my channel and stuff. But I get exactly where you're coming from, because people can do that. But it was just like, we both got the same video from the same place. So
But
how
I
do you?
understand it's in who get hit first. That's why I don't play
Mhm.
none of that stuff. I don't play copyright music. I don't do none of that. That's why I set out the second channel to do stuff like that, so we could just chill and play music. Like, I
Yeah.
don't want nobody coming back doing anything. That's why I don't play
Especially
it.
for your hard work.
Even if I know you, all my content you'll see is all mine. I don't play that stuff. I can't, because I know what it is. All you got to do is read the communities. That's the problem. People don't read community guidelines. And I see a lot of people who I started out with here on YouTube, and a lot of them lost their monetization. A lot of them lost their channels. Like, I'm like, damn, what the hell? What was you doing? And then, and I'm like, damn, yeah, I thought. But see,
It's
that's
a way
because you
to do
don't
it,
be.
though. It's a way to do it. Like, if you're giving commentary, and like for instance, if you're doing commentary or you're reviewing something, you gotta always like stop, give your commentary, then proceed. Stop.
No,
Give
but
your
I get
commentary.
it. But you see what YouTube is changing. Anytime they change their community guidelines and upload some of those that used to be okay to do is no longer, you could get strike today.
Well,
That's
this is
why I
what
just
let
don't use
me
it,
show you.
because that's how they no listen.
Mhm.
This is how they lost it, because throughout the years, YouTube was changing their community guidelines. It's your business to go back to those videos and figure out which one changed and when they updated so I could change stuff. That's your problem.
Yeah.
That's not a YouTube problem. So it's safer just not playing people's stuff unless
No, I
you
agree.
have. So that's why I was saying, when in doubt, you just got to be careful, because what was new then, and I mean was good then, and then when they start switching, how they've been switching right now, they are changing policies like crazy.
I
So
know.
all of those old videos that those people had, and we're talking like 2,000-3,000 videos ago. Ain't no way they remember which video they did what in. So what happens is you caught out there now, because now you got to check all of those videos yourself. Now you got to go back to 3,000-4,000 videos.
Oh no, I don't got that many. I don't got that many.
That's why I'm trying to say that's not
But I
your
used to
story,
always
but
do
that
this.
is other bigger YouTube channels
Wow.
issues. It's because while they keep changing these laws and community guidelines, that is no longer going to be withstanding from all of those videos ago. That's why I said a lot of people I started with was losing it because they couldn't keep up with tracking what they did back then. They
Damn.
couldn't even keep up, and y'all got all these videos, and now it took for you to just get demonetized, and then you can't even do a real deep clean sweep for a minute because YouTube is looking at you saying if you start alternating and all of this stuff. So if you wipe all those videos out, you might not get remonetized again.
And you know what too? People remember when Patreon first started, people were doing Patreon lives because it was kind of like that was like the first type of members only, right? People would do Patreon lives, and I know that Patreon want to changing their rules and guidelines as well, and people been getting striked on their Patreon for the YouTube stuff. So yeah, you're absolutely right. But like I was saying, hold on, let me go to this. I don't know if it pops up, but I used to never mind. It won't even let me do this because I don't got the 44.
Yeah.
I'm not 44. Fuck y'all.
But just be careful. I just say whatever you do, just upload and be your original content. Make sure you read the guidelines, stay into the order of things, and that's it. And and don't risk. Everybody want to jam out. Make you a throwaway channel to play uncopyrighted music and all that other stuff. Do that on a throwaway channel that you don't mind. But if you grinding to get monetized and all that, I wouldn't play copyrighted music in all that unless I build a strength with that. And that's still even taking a chance, even though you delete it. But if I'm grinding to get my channel where I want it to be, I definitely wouldn't be coming up with copyrighted lives or nothing because they're getting stricter. Anytime they drop a policy and lessen the time span of you to get money and monetize, you always got to think in your mind, why would they lower the amount of subscribers you need and the amount of hours you need for you to get monetized? Why would they do that? Do you think they want to pay all of these people? They want to make money, but they don't want to lose money.
Nope.
And they already know what's going down because that's why they started changing the structures of the channel. They already know about the grow channels. You got to just think wisely. Why did they do that? Why did they try to make it more easier for you to get monetized and doing all that other stuff? And you know why? Because they weren't doing that years ago, where non-monetized channels, they were throwing videos on and making money. They just started that a few years ago.
I know, I noticed that too.
Right. So you got to think about how they're moving and just be wisely. And if you care about trying to do those things, just think first before you start doing all this and everybody doing all that. I'm like, look, you gotta pay attention. That's why I don't do it. I just make me a throwaway channel and do it over there. But girl, I'm getting off of here. I'm making me something to eat. I said that like 3 times.
Oh shoot, I don't.
But I had a great time. Thank you so much for having me, Miss Juicy.
No, thank you for coming up. You already know it's always love, Joe.
Yes. And tomorrow, after you do your running around, and if it's before Leo's thing, but definitely I'll be popping out over there at Leo's tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, no problem.
All right. Well, have a blessed night, boo.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Later.
All right, y'all. We about to get off of here. I'm about to take it down or go watch the movie. But thank y'all for joining and tuning in. Speak to y'all later. Bye.